Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Oh my god, we're in Mondstadt after which seems like forever, and I'm always saying this when we go to Mondstadt because we're never in Mondstadt. Also, look, Kaya is on my team. Guys, excuse my voice if I sound a little bit sick or raspy. It's allergy season. It's also the first day of Pride Month, so it's allergy season. Just kidding. What am I clicking? We got a new character, guys. We got Kirara, I think is her name. I don't know if she's from Liyue or from Sumeru, but she is here, and we're gonna try out the new cat girl now. And also, we're gonna play the new event today, because I have already been missing out on it for a couple days, and I don't want to wait for it to end before I can, like, gotta rush the whole thing again. So, Kirara's elemental skill deals AoE dendro damage and deploys a defensive shield of safe transport. Holding the elemental skill will cause her to also enter the urgent Neko partial state. Oh yeah, I've seen memes about this. It's so random, you will see what I mean. This will allow her to move more quickly and deal dendro damage to opponents she crashes into. When she uses her elemental burst, Kirara will throw down a special delivery package that deals AoE dendro damage and generates many cat-grass cardamoms that will deal dendro damage to opponents who come into contact with them. This sounds so oh my god, she's got two tails.
I wonder what's inside this package. No. No peeking at my customer's stuff.
Why does she have two tails? That spot is already taken to Tales from the Sonic series. I like her. Oh my god, she has cat paws. Wait, can I'm not to be that kind of guy, but I want to see her feet. Does she have paws? Or is it just like shoes? I don't know, because her ears are fake. I thought she was going to be a real cat girl, but those are obviously just like a ribbon. But I like her hair color. Looks pretty nice, especially with like the dark details in the front and with her green eyes. And she's got the little uwu mouth. Anyways, oh yeah, she does have cat paws. Oh my god. Cute. Oh, wait. I thought she's an archer. But I think nowadays weapon types don't even mean that much. She's literally just slashing them with her paws. How is she? Or is she a catalyst character? I don't know. Catalyst would make sense because there's the word cat in it. Still, what is going on? I have no idea. And how can I think I have to hold E. Wait. Let me use my ult first. Oh, that's little cats. Yeah, that... What even is that? Why is it like that? And why is she so slow? She's not even fast or anything. It's so weird. It's not like visual skill, but it kinda is like visual skill, but it's like not doing as much. She's fun to play though. I like her playstyle. I like when you can like just pretend to be a Mortal Kombat character and just attack with your fists or whatever. Just scratch your enemies instead of having to use a weapon. Would be more fun to use Hazel though if I had him, but I don't have him, so I also don't have her. Oh, talking about visual. There she is. I didn't even notice. It always takes so long though to finish these trials with the 4-star characters. God damn it. Also, I really missed Genshin Impact. I haven't been playing in a while, so I gotta try to play it more so I can actually do something else again instead of just having to catch up on events and catch up on events. And did I say catch up on events? Because there is indeed a story somewhere hidden underneath all this gacha gaming. I don't really care about the TCG invocation card game thing, but if it's here, we have to play it. And oh, there's also another new character which isn't out yet, and I think she's gonna be a 5-star. This one right here, her name is Charlotte. Anyways, time to go to Mondstadt because we're already almost here. Oh, also new weapons. Let me see. That's not too new. Wait, I still don't have Yamiko's weapon. I couldn't even remember. I'm just gonna make a pull on the standard Venator. Oh, also Yoimiya's Story Quest Part 2 is here, and Yoimiko is having a rerun as well as Yoimiya. But if you know me, then you know that I won't be pulling for any of them. Because I already have Yoimiko, and I don't like Yoimiya. What is this? The flute. Oh, I have this equipped on Traveler, I think. Or I used to have it. I don't know if I still have it. I forgot this weapon exists because I always keep getting the same shit when I pull on this one. So I'm not even getting a 4-star character because I just got the flute. Great, amazing. This is what you get. Nothing. How the hell do I go to Monster? I even forgot how to enter Monster because I haven't played in so long. Also, guys, Fontaine is gonna come out in a couple months, I think. I don't know what version we're on. I think like 3.7 maybe. And there's gonna be Golden Apple Archipelago Islands soon. I guess in like 1 or 2 updates. I've already heard something about it. Being related to not islands, but something else this time. But I don't know much about it. So, who is gonna run into us? I'm thinking Kaya, maybe.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers.
Or
How'd you do?
some random NPC called Eichendorf. Wait, is that? No, wait. The guy from Pokemon is called Professor Eich. But doesn't he also have like gray hair and glasses?
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
Shame on you, couldn't be me.
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
And Paimon is all ears the second she heard grand prize, probably. So, what are we gonna
Did you
do?
hear that? A grand prize!
I knew it.
Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
You think there'll be any tasty food at the... Why is Genshin always about food? No.
Should be, but let's go ask Diona for details.
Ew, why is she gonna be the first one to talk to? Never mind. Come on, so suspect Genesis. Guess we have to play card games today, guys. Ask Diona about the tournament. Oh, the cat girls are talking.
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Almost a Kitsune. Almost. Still missing like 6 more.
Your eyes are working just fine.
Or 4 more.
I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
She's so pretty. I like her eye color.
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
Actually, interesting question. Just now realized she has paws as well. But hers looks so human, so it just looks like she's wearing, like, I don't know, gloves or something. Imagine she's, like, growing 2 tails, but, like, one of them comes out tiny and the other one is already long. That would be weird.
Oh, well, sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice.
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Oh, I already love her. I'm excited because she's a foster, which means she will probably get hangout events at some point.
Huh? You think I can grow 2 tails as well?
If you believe hard enough.
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form.
I don't know if she's a yokai. She's... Cat's Line was their folk cult, I guess, what her dad said.
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
Is this the first time someone from Inazuma is, in Mondstadt? Because I can't remember anyone else being here. Only the people from Sumeru.
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline. Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Sorry, sweetie, we don't have yokai in Mondstadt.
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time
We
here?
have beer and wine, though, so if you want to have some of that, you're more than welcome to come to the table at the Angel Share.
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
The weird close-up on her face while her mouth's not even moving.
Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime.
Is that her last name? Kirara Komania? Why was I questioning where she's from when her name is literally Kirara? I mean, it does sound like a Japanese name, so I don't know.
Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
Do we have... Wait. Yeah. Yeah, Miko. I was thinking, do we have a... We literally have Goro. Okay, wait. Never mind. And probably someone else I'm forgetting about. We have Fish Girl as well. I'm not a mermaid, just a fish girl.
Hey, Diona!
Under the sea. I still haven't seen the Little Mermaid movie.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt?
This quest.
Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Cat's Tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma. Huh? Is the Cat's Tail doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up. That's all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
Saw some with wings on their back, another with fox ears. Wings on their back? Who are we talking about? I have no idea who we're talking about. Who has wings on their back? I know a fish girl.
Right! This is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails.
No, I'm a Sonic fan. I've seen that before.
Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something?
Card games.
Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff. A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss.
This is the first time she's actually being nice to me and not being like sassy and full of shit. Oh my god.
Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food.
Also, never noticed the shop in the back looking so fancy.
Huh. What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Well, we'll make you proud.
That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
I literally thought she was talking about the next nation, Fontaine. I was like, what?
Alright, we'll go there right away.
Go to where? What? Oh, and suddenly it's daytime. However that happened. Well, I was about to complain about it being nighttime anyway, so I'm not complaining. And there's Margaret.
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Except it literally is the only reason.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Literally came here to ask her about it, so why the sudden shyness of now?
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diona mentioned!
Mm-hmm, that's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Really? Oh, darn! We already promised Diona we'd treat her to some food with the Moro we won!
It's alright. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next? The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with!
I really want to play now.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Hell yeah.
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm. So they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base. You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there.
Old friend, oh yeah, because Kaya is on the event banner.
Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Not on the event banner in the gacha, I meant like the picture, you know? Oh!
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
Why does she look so short?
Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion. The headline practically writes itself.
Didn't even notice she's wearing a monocular.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Weird way to just join in on the conversation, introduce yourself when we don't know you. Also, her color palette looks like Yanfei to me.
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
But also, didn't Yelan introduce herself in a similar way to us?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
I don't like her energy. I would like to have less of it.
The Steambird?
It sounds familiar, yes, I remember.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Tevat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
But I like her haircut, it looks interesting.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Huge news stories? You sure your senses are reliable?
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Sounds like Wenty.
Card Snatcher?
But have we ever seen him play at TCG? I don't think so.
He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
So sounds like Wenty.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Maybe to get on edge over his opponents, perhaps he just wants to throw the other competitors. I don't know. Cheating.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece.
The information when the camera shifted back to her just looked like the dog was taking a shit in the background. I was like, wait, that's new in Genshin? That doesn't happen here, that just happens in The Sims.
So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
Sure, why not?
That does sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Are you kidding me?
There's no way she's not gonna be a Hydro character, right? She is gonna be, I think, a Hydro Archer for 5-star, probably.
It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt. The hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti. A key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree. And the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh?
Let's hear some more of our accomplishment. We don't have any.
Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors. Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Why not? We've got some time on our hands. And the Card Snatcher sounds interesting.
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself.
They don't even bother with, like, animating the mouth movements now, do they?
Now then, before we start investigating our Card Snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
I don't know, I didn't really pay attention.
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt.
I know Kaya's gonna be in the event. Is it a guy though? I have no idea. It could be like Sucrose as well.
Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte.
Damn it, I could have figured this out if I would have paid more attention. Maybe G- Oh. Oh, that's me.
Who could it be?
I was like, wait, it's Mona. No, it's... Oh, it could actually be Mona though. Because one of the requirements to start this was to finish her story quest, I think.
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city,
Yeah,
right?
it's Mona because she's not rich and that's like, haha, funny. Well, I'm already here.
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Yeah, we're literally going to Mona's house.
I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
It's funny though how literally like this quest spoiled itself because it just switched to me playing Mona, which I already forgot it was on my team. So if I can't take a hint myself, then the game does it for me. You're welcome, I'm welcome.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Rich friends, you're funny. Why are we like not, like why is it not connecting in our mind? Why is it not like, hello, I know who lives there.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She reminds me of Amy Santiago, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I've been binge-watching like insane lately.
she got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Just like Sergeant Amy Santiago.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
I'm trying to remember if we always got like a character that introduced us to the new nation before we went to the new nation, because I know for Inazuma, I think Kazuha was... Yeah, we met Kazuha shortly before we went to Inazuma. But did we meet anyone from Sumeru? I know we had like heard Nahida's voice before, but I don't think we've seen a character from Sumeru before. I could just be really stupid right now, and I literally can't. Oh, Xiangling for Liyue? That was pretty early on. Maybe I'll remember.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now. The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Huh. You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
I mean, technically, the first character that introduces to Sumeru would have been Lisa.
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
That does sound like an interesting... It sounds a little exaggerated, don't you think?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the Card Snatcher.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here. But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation, then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor.
Also, we should play another game of Genius Education TCG sometime. Yeah.
I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
Did we already play against her? I can't remember. I'm just assuming we have.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
Yeah, where is it? Is it like in front of the cathedral, or
Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are.
or is it in what's it called? The little village where Diana is from. I be forgetting literally everything. Go to the competition venue. Now it feels weird to not have Traveler on my team, but I decided to like
What's the hurry?
put him aside for once to have like Mondstadt characters on my team, and now I'm like, oh, I miss my
What's the
boy
hurry?
Ether, even though he's gonna show up in like 5 seconds again. So literally not that big of a deal.
Here we go.
Talk to Kaya. Oh, but also I have Mona on my team. We've already seen Mona. I have Kaya on my team. We need to talk to Kaya. So it is fitting in some way.
Wow. So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
I've already seen him. Long time no see, for real. I can't even remember when we last saw him. Probably not too long ago.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Timmy,
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work, can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far?
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd she go?
investigating on her
She
own.
was right here, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
His voice sounds different.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin. Now, let's give a warm welcome to our 2 contestants.
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
Hey, give it your best.
Don't worry. I will.
Of course.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit. So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
What are they selling over there? Is that like some yaoi or something? No, it looks like a sports magazine from Inazuma. Okay, pretty sure Timmy will win. Yes.
Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty strong TCG
He's a kid
player.
after all.
Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job?
Kaya's like one of these guys, you know, you always think like when you're playing against a child, you will let the child win, but Kaya is like the one who's like, I'm taking home this victory no matter the cost.
Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for
Sure
her.
thing. Okay. Oh, I was like, 20? Oh my god, is that like so many miniguns? There she is. I'm just gonna check out the thing, King of Invocations. A light novel. I can't talk to any one of these guys. Okay.
Everyone's quite fired up. Whew. It's even making me a little nervous.
Are you sure about that? No, I was gonna talk to...
Everyone's quite fired.
I want to talk to Timmy, not you.
I'm bringing my A game today, and I'm gonna win this thing.
Wait, I want to take a picture of that. Yeah. So, what's going on?
I sure hope Timmy wins the finals. At least then I could say I lost to the champion.
Is that a gay drawing of Venti and Xiao over there? What am I looking at?
I understand where you're coming from, but don't get your hopes up. It's gonna be tough for him to beat the cavalry captain.
Timmy be like, time to make a grown man cry.
You've got this, Captain Kaya. The Knights of Favonius are counting on
Everyone
you.
hates Timmy. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, Kaya, go get it. Who are these people? What are these things? Ever motion mechanical painting monster. Please complete the prerequisite quests. The what now? What are we talking about? Okay, I am gonna talk to Charlotte. Maybe that's the thing I need to complete first. The tutorial.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two.
NPCs.
From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
Kinda late for it now if there's already, you know, the grand finale happening, so...
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
After him!
Disappearing into thin air, just like she said. Follow the suspicious person. I'm on it.
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine. The lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.
That wasn't supposed to be a compliment.
Yeah, she takes anything as a compliment, really. Especially if it has to do with her work.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
That's why I'm using Mona, so I'm literally under the floor. Go to the side gate and follow the suspicious person. Here I am, spying again. Teehee. Maybe you just...
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for?
Nothing suspicious with wanting to do your 10k steps a day, so...
At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
who cares? I can see Kaya cry any other day, that's fine. Every time he's arguing with D-Look. Oh, here. At the graveyard? Why are you... Okay.
Oh, there. like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what
What
happens.
did they hide around the tree?
Why did he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
So are we gonna help the guy we were gonna, like, you know, suspect? Oh, that's a lot of treasure hoarders.
Quick! We need to rescue him!
And suddenly... Oh,
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
suddenly, we're no longer undercover. We're coming to rescue.
Delved into destiny.
Time for takeoff.
Blam, blam. Blam, 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 blam. Blam. You the last one? Yeah.
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk, minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
very bad at lying.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Whoa! No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Sure.
Wow, that was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
I know, but why are we mentioning this in front of him?
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back
Is
was
he
it?
working for Sino? Oh my god.
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap.
I think he's working for Sino.
This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it, and handed me the Mora right then and
We
there.
only know one person who's this crazy about TCG.
I could hardly believe my luck, so I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
Because it's rare. That's cool.
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
It's gonna be Sino. It has to be. There's no one else. Come on.
Like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store?
Yeah, I know this guy. I know what he would do.
My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
She's gonna write an article to expose the General Mahamatra from Sumeru. Do you think there's real treasure involved?
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
No.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
Something probably happened. Like someone stole the cards they were playing with or something. I don't know.
Brace yourself.
Return to the competition venue. This I will do. This I will do. If it's the right way. I don't know. I haven't been here in so long. Literally. It's not the right way. And this is not the right attack. Oh, damn it. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. I don't know how these so-called video games work anymore. Alright.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is... Timmy!
I already knew it before I read the subtitles.
Wow, Timmy won! That's amazing!
Hey, loser. Come over here.
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
At least you're gracious in defeat.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
Yeah, that's why you lost. You tell Kaya everything that happened.
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so
Are
young.
these maybe Eichendorff and the other guy?
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
I approve.
It's this guy.
And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it
What a
again.
mysterious couple of game designers.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their
I
reasons.
think it's these guys, because why would they be the first ones that we, like, see? And then, yeah, you know.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of
I didn't
that.
even pull a 4-star character today. Why are you... what?
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about.
Hearing that puts me at ease.
Anyway,
Pressure, I'd
our
say.
focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing 2 rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase 1 rabbit each.
Can we?
Oh, okay, now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get
Why are you
some
getting
rest.
hungry when we're talking about rabbits? Okay, because they were talking about hunting. Okay, that's fair then, I guess.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaya!
But first, time to go to Liyue. Command, the suspect Genesis quest completed. Round 1. Talk to Charlotte, it says. Oh. Okay. That was weird. Duel, the Summoner Summit! This one? Okay, these are just tiny little side quests. I see. Talk to Fane, Heart of the Dice, Dice Arisugama. Oh, Mika is here. Guys, I'm gonna say see you in the next episode of Genshin Impact. Until then, Shazam. Bye bye.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.